Hello. It's a little bit different, isn't it? Peds, yeah, there's a really good video of that called What Happened, which is what without the T, and it's like HAPPUN. It's like a YouTube video series where this guy goes into like basically video game bombs, basically unsuccessful ones, and the Superman 64 one is really interesting. Apparently DC were it's partly DC's fault that game turned out the way it did. Kinda curious though. I'm trying to decide, should we have playlist music on, or shall we have the in-game music on? I've turned Song Request on as well, because I thought, well, we're not on a scary game, so... I probably will be Peds, although I don't know how long we're playing this, admittedly. I only just got this today, so I'm quite excited. Oh, of course, happy birthday as well, by the way, Peds. But we should be able to, chime in, I'm pretty sure. And thanks so much. Was that a gift sub, just then? In regards to Jeff, or in regards to Cricket, or did you buy that Cricket? Either way, thanks so much, and enjoy the emotes, Cricket. No, I tell you what, I'll play with the in-game music for now, and then I'm thinking there might be a way to. Oh, that'd be good, Cricket. Yeah, that'd be a really good shout. Yeah, so there's It's been a while since I streamed PS4, and I kind of forgot about the there's, of course, because of the way I'm streaming it, there's a bit of a delay with the game, so like I've just pressed down now. And then, well, I said then, that's when the menu option actually went down on stream. So, oh my goodness, Jeff, oh, you've joined. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, alright. So if I just matchmake, that should just work from there, right? Oh, that is, after the Switch version where the friend joining was just, that was pleasantly, functional. Oh, thanks so much, Cricker. Thank you very kindly. Yeah, I know, right? It's so novel. Yeah, what games did you have in mind for playing later, Peds? Yeah, I tell you, we'll get oh gosh, sound quick on this one. No, we're not. Actually, mind you, Cricket, I gave this a go earlier, and I think I've seen this on Nick and Jeff's streams as well. This isn't completely functional. From what I've kind of gathered, it's still a little disconnecty. But it actually seems to work in terms of joining friends, so that's nice. Oop. This is encouraging, Jeff. The game completely stopping there. It's not encouraging. Okay. There we are. Where's Jeff in there? Are you slimy green Crash, Jeff? Oh, actually, I've got. I was really happy at this. I've got. The day one of this, Byron was the second character that went in the shop, so. I assume he'd be really annoying to unlock now that he's not in the current. Not in the current, what do we call it? Yeah, I think they're all a bit faulty one way or another, unfortunately. Still, I was having a lot of fun with this earlier. As I say, I was quite happy to get this for just about 20 quid, it's a bit higher. Just to play it online a bit, because that's also a way for me to get use out of my PlayStation Plus subscription, which... Oh, Jeff, are you not in the race? Are you not in, Jeff? That's... Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't realise. So that's off to a brilliant start, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. We'll try about look. Oh, nice pads, yeah, that's God, not going in there. Was that Robotnik who just hit me? He's talking about cheating, he goes and attacks me. Yeah, of all games, that is one where it's like, yeah, don't pay the prices for that. Just get Saga from... Just do this before that. Get Saga from a precious shop. Whatever your source was. It's my first time playing it. I've played the Switch version of this quite a bit because my brother got it. And thankfully just happened to be visited at the time that it arrived, so got quite a bit of it in there, and then I've played some online with Cricken because he's got it on Switch as well, but he can attest to just what a horrible pain trying to connect to a friend on the Switch version is. It's seems to have oh god. So the fact Jeff was able to join straight away is frankly witchcraft to me. I couldn't believe what I was seeing when that happened. Yes. Nice. Not always a shortcut I'm reliably able to use, but certainly take it there. Don't always nail these match, but sorry, as I said, I'm aware that via the stream you're oh wait, is it still going? Oh, I wish I hadn't stopped there. Oh, that's quite cool as well. So Spyro still gets Sparks as his quote-unquote mask, even if you're not on the Spyro truck. Oh, you God. Tell you what, this is I definitely had some infuriating moments on this one. Yeah, so I guess that still counts that as a race that we won, but they were replaced with CPU anyway. Well, good. So I feel like Jeff being able to join so quickly was remarkable, and that was functional at the expense of everything else working. So that was quite fun. Hi, Afroman. Thanks so much for coming in. Do you have any Crash Team Racing experience, Afro? Wait, no, hold on, was the... Oh, sorry, I forgot. Weren't you the one that Nick raided, and you were playing this, weren't you? I'm really bad. I'm bad with names in real life, and I'm bad with usernames as well. I'm pretty sure I've got that. Oh gosh. Jasm, just go lie down. My memory's so bad. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very kindly. Call you Pentamule. You don't mind that. Okay, so we'll try now. We'll try now with pets. Oh my god! See, my mind's gone. Oh, it's just easier at that point, isn't it? So I'll tell you what, can we? Oh, so we can actually turn music off in game. Yeah, I'll tell you what, then we'll have playlist music on. Yeah, Afro, if you want to join, you're very welcome to. What's your PlayStation Network ID? Is it Afro Mandan, basically? And yeah, thank you so much for the gift stuff, Jeff. Gosh, you do so many of them, man. I'll tell you what, I won't just make it a Halloween playlist, although I'll have a bit of that in as well, but... And yeah, Summer Quest is on as well for the first time this month, so... Oh, nice. Oh, God. Wow. So, still a few kinks to iron out with this online. I'll tell you what, Afro Man, I'll add you, and if you want to join, you're very welcome to. Again, I'm so sorry, I feel really bad. We were talking quite a lot, weren't we, when Nick raided your stream about this game and whatnot. That's me being all hopelessly forgetful. Afro Man, damn nice. So, not what you're seeing on stream currently, but rest assured I am adding you. And oh, with the oh, you did say you like Street Fighter, yeah? The Guile profile pic, nice. There we go. So you're very welcome to join, but that's assuming we can get this silly thing to work. So. Hi, Amadeus! How you doing? So I just got this on PS4 today, Amadeus, and it's still... Joining friends seems to work, which is more than I can say from the Switch version. But... we're not having much luck elsewhere. It's sad to say. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do, actually. We'll, I might have to change this if we get on Discord, but I'm going to put a delay on my voice, so it's a little bit more... I don't know how much I have to do it though. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, so I've put a delay on my voice, so it probably still won't be quite right, but hopefully that's synced up a bit closer to the game. Sure thing, Afro. Well, I think it just uses the PlayStation Network friend system, Amadeus. I think the... Oh, God. Jeff, come back! Oh my lord, how many months has it been since launch and it's still like this? Ugh. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think the issue with Switch is it doesn't have a kind of operating system level friend invite system. So I think it's a bit more time to implement that on Switch than it would usually be. Which is probably why you get a finicky solution like on Krusty Raced on Switch, which doesn't work very well, or we get cases like that FIFA game which didn't have friend matches at all. Is this? Yeah, well, I tell you what. Okay, so Afroman and my phone and Jeff, if you want to try and join me now, basically, and we'll try one more time. If it doesn't work again, maybe I'll try joining one of you too. Oh really, Cricket? You'd think that would help it, if anything. Yeah, nearly 5 months out there, so... Gosh. But yeah, if you two want to join me, and there we go. Oh, nice one, Afro. So we got Afro in. I mean, this will be good, you're based in the States, right, Afro, so... They hate the Yukaka! Oh gosh. That is certainly one reason one can take from that. Oh lord. But yeah, how have we all been lately? I know it's been a little while since the last stream. And we're not really coming back with a horror game, but... I thought this would be a good bit of fun all the same. And before I forget as well... Let's see if I can find it. Fake Crash Nation. I need to unlock Fake Crash. Okay, this is... It hasn't crapped out yet, so I see that as a promising start. And my main on this is a little Penta here. He speaks to me. What's more terrifying? Very true. Are you sure Nick isn't based in the UK though, Jeff? Like, that accent, I don't know, it could be British. No, yeah, fair point. Yeah, I think it's still just a... To show, because this game is such a blast online. I mean, it is maddening, as you'd expect with a game like this, but... Nick's been lying to us this whole time. Very convincingly. Oh, and I might have another friend joining me as well, so hopefully this all functions properly. Is this the scariest gaming stream? It's tied between this and Ballistic NG, Jeff. Something about those racing games, man. I find them pretty... Oh my goodness! So hold on, have I not got the... Oh, I might have mucked up my notifications. So... Oh, thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much for giving the gift sub to Armadeus. Enjoy the goofy little emotes, Armadeus. Alright, here we go. It is actually function. I mean, okay, it's a bit of jittery latency with other races, but that's okay. We'll take what we can get. Yeah, that clock one has ruined me so many times on... Ah! It's gonna be ruined. Ah, God! That is the thing, I suppose when you get like a lobby full of people who are quite good at this game, you do get chaos, don't you, with the items. Whereas like a race full of CPU, there's probably going to be one or two that aren't going to be as aggressive. Look, Jeff and I are double Penta. Penta outrage from me going on. But yeah, it is very pretty on PS4. But to be fair, I thought the Switch version came out remarkably well in its own way. Like, it is quite soft visually, like a tiny bit blurry, but I still think it looks quite nice in handheld mode, and perhaps more importantly, I was impressed how stable like the frame rate was. It didn't seem to really drop too much on Switch. Yeah, funny. Oh god. Funny thing, those ghosts. I assumed we were meant to be avoiding that. Oh no! Oh, well done, Afro. Oh gosh, as I say, I like this game, but it's it's so random. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jeff has a habit of doing that, bless him. Bastion of Generosity. Oh yeah, I do as well, they're gonna go on there, Kraken, yeah. Okay, so we're relatively close to... That's the thing, you get like little bits with that Grand Prix bar where it just shoots up because you've met one or two requirements, and otherwise it moves about a pixel. It's almost insulting, really, when like, I always feel like there should be a bit of a bump. Hey, Danny, no, I don't think you can. So the funny thing is, I'm usually not that keen on motion blur in game. At least camera motion blur. I actually, even on like actual character models I'm on. But I don't mind it in this game for whatever reason. I don't know if it's... Maybe it's something that's more egregious to a viewer, but... Because I probably would still turn it off if I could, but... Ah, we can't, sorry man. Oh, you're kidding me. What was that, one race? Oh no, sorry, Possible. We're okay. Jazzy overreacted. This is like 1440p, so it's like right smack dab in the middle of 1080p and 4K. So it's not quite as sharp as like a native 4K game, but it still looks very nice. As I said, I'll probably oh god. Oh my god. This is oh god, have we got another gift sub? Oh no, that was him complimenting you. Oh gosh. Okay, so I don't know why this isn't. Well, this does. Okay, so this supports HDR as well, Peds, which unfortunately is why the colours are a bit weird on stream. So sorry about that. Okay, let's try again. Oh god, that was one race and it mucked up. Hey, there we go. And we got my non-stream person friend in as well. So with 4 of us, maybe it'll... probably not. Oh, Jeff, you gifted one to Danny as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, I've got the notification sounds on, so I've almost certainly buggered something up there in the process of... My PS4 setup is very old. But yeah, as I say, folks, I have got the, we have got custom song requests on as well, so if you do want to request something, go away! I mean, go ahead! Oh dear. Okay, so we've had the randoms leave, but... Oh, please, can the 4 of us stay put at least? Please. Oh my god. I bought this version mainly to play it online, so this is horribly not encouraging, like, even remotely. Oh god. I always wonder if it's worth us maybe just do a friend room of us 4 in it. In fact, yeah, maybe we'll try that for now. It's well, it's funny because I feel like this. Well, I was gonna say I feel like the Switch form was at least a bit more stable once you were in a room, but then I do remember it's crapping out on that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna make a private match. So I don't know if you need to make sure that works actually. Okay, cool. So Jeff's joined. There we go. So Afro, if you try and come in as well. Again, sorry about this. And let me know if you have any requests for tracks. I really like this one, Hot Air Skyway. We'll say No Way High. There we go. So I think that's probably alright. Go Embryo because I just got into that. There we go. Oh, actually, it's a bit of a shame because I really like the song on this track as well, but we got custom music on. No, I really wish it did, Amadeus, because I'd be saying jump in if so. I think I vaguely recognise that name, Peds. I assume he's just... I assume that's another really big streamer. Microsoft's buying all of them up, I guess. Fair enough. Actually, I kind of feel like we need to be on a pirate ship level with this song. Yeah, I think the, perhaps unsurprisingly, the PS4 version of this is the best selling one. So yeah, probably has a larger player base online, yeah. Oh god, sorry, I've got the PS4 speakers way too loud. Or the PS4 sound, I should say. Yeah, get that look at that one. What does make that sound? That sound effect? That shortcut? I've got the stream on the button. Ooh, Afroman's very good at this, fair play. Yeah, so those ghosts are... There's a part of a kind of event going on. Just sort of a... As I said, I thought you had to avoid them, but no, you actually do want to catch them. So they go towards that bar that kind of levels up in between races. Yeah, this is a high skill ceiling on this game. The power slide booster is a remarkably intricate part of it. Okay, so we'll try. Maybe we'll try a few friend races, and then if it seems to be holding up pretty well, maybe we'll try again. Maybe we'll try play with randoms again, because that would be the ideal. But oh man, that feels so far ahead. Fair play. Frick on! God damn it! That's gotta be cricket. This brother's just got. Oh, why did I put some request back on? Alright, Nico, miss. Express yourself as keenly as you always seem to want to do. I really wish I put the in-game song back on. So this makes this stage legal for tournament play now, is that how that works, Cricket? Can I just... Oh, come on! It just occurred to me as I went, can I just like go down to the lower part of the track, which is where it ends up going anyway, but the game's a bit strict than that. Fair enough. What was that? Tim Allen from what was that sitcom called? Home Improvement, yeah. I saw like someone did a Streets of Rage 2 mod that put that sound effect in every time an enemy died, kind of curiously. Good race, Gab. Oh, you played the SNES game based on that, didn't you? Yeah, sorry, Armidas. I don't know why it did. That's weird. I don't know if that's one that isn't, Let's try. Yeah, I don't think it's letting that one in. Oh, Afro. Thanks very kindly, man. Yeah, do you have any requests for tracks, Jeff or Afro Man? Jeff Robot. I hope they don't have this. It might be worth trying another Sonic Art song on YouTube. See what we can do there. Do Tiny Arena, I quite like that one. Yeah, if you guys have another request you want for the next race, let me know. Sorry, this is all a bit haphazard, Gan. I know we're a bit all over the place today. Right, let's try that one, Amadeus. Hey! Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so happy that got through. It's so good, this soundtrack. So I approve. Oh gosh, yeah. Well, we haven't had luck with requesting that before, Jeff, so I really hope that works, because that's another piece of brilliance, that one. Super Brio Racer, I think it's brings back fond memories, this. That's something I had to find out later. It's like, wait, people don't like Sonic R? I'm in sort of I'm in a minority slash maybe ironic majority at most. I genuinely really like it. I think I told this on here before, but my brother won it for a Burger King contest, the PC version. So I still got the disc for that, and thanks to a fan mod, it's actually fairly easy to get it working on Windows 10, so Sonic R may live on. Deservedly. It doesn't control that badly either, you just have to use the shoulder buttons. I am a Sonic R apologist, and this is such a stupid hill to die on. Die on it, I will. But the only problem is there are only 5 tracks. Like, the main problem is that there isn't more of it. That's the most complimentary thing you can give to a piece of media. You want more of it. Okay, I've turned the... Oh god, sorry. The game's sound effects are still way too loud, it looks like. How do I turn those down? Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a bit of a technical mess this stream. Thank you everyone for your patience. Yeah, it's so fun in this game when you get a boost, boost building like this. I assume Afro Man is just like nailing every single term without exception. We could stick AI on, mate. I mean, the most fun would just be with other online players as well, but I don't know if I trust the matchmaking to not crap out on that. But yeah, I was at least pleasantly surprised to see that the characters that come through these new events, I mean, you have to wait one at a time for them to become available in the pit stop, the kind of in-game shop where you spend funny money, basically, to unlock them. But as I said, I was quite happy to see, like, Embryo here, who was part of this current Halloween event they've got going on. And then Spyro, and they weren't too much in terms of in-game coins. It is just a bit like, I always quite like Hunter as well, one of the other Spyro characters they added, and it's like, well, I'm just gonna wait until he ends up in that store at some point. So a bit of a frustrating system, but I mean, the thing I like is thanks to just unlocking him via a cheat code, I can just get Penta Penguin in this straight away, which is the main character I want to play as. That's nice. Yeah, I'll have ended up assuming that PC version is gonna I assume this will come out on PC. So that is where I ultimately do want to play it the most, but that's probably 7 months off at the earliest, so... And plus this is kind of a good excuse, as I say, that I know enough people who have this on PS4, so... There we go.
Why don't people take me seriously?
Yes, Sonic R soundtrack, I will absolutely vouch for. Is it still on? Oh, it's one of those weird YouTube videos that... There we go, oh it does work now, Cricket. Sorry Jeff, you must have changed the, I Teach Vader must have changed the settings on this song, so that's nice. Oh, sorry Jeff. We had some pretty good competition going on there. Cricket knows what's up. Yeah, sorry if I've got food with me as well, so sorry if I mute the mic here and there. I'll try and keep talking if I can. Yeah. Agreed. Jeff or Afroman, do you have a track you want to play next? I mean, kind of Afro, kind of, but it's, as I said, I do think the shoulder buttons help a lot, and yeah, the music is amazing. Let's do Coco Park. Stick AI on then, why not? Be a bit more chaotic.
There's not much choice.
Yeah, there. Speaking of a.
Yes, I did win, didn't I? I finally done it.
You win, Robot.
Nice try, Hedgehog. Finally, everyone will know it. I'm the boss, and you know it, right? Oh, yes, I am. And now I'm ready to conquer every inch of Mobile. Finally, everyone will see it. I'm the best, and you know it, right? Oh, yes, I am. And now I'm ready to conquer the universe. I win the race. I win the race. I win. I win. I win the race. I don't care what I did. I won the race, and now I'm happy. Win the race. I win the race. I win. I win. I win the race. I don't care what I did. I won the race, and now I'm done. I guess that's the price I have to pay.
Oh wow, Amadeus, I haven't seen that PS4 trailer. What's that about? PS5 trailer, sorry. Well, is that for like a Yakuza thing from them? Oh, I need to see that, whatever it is. So yeah, I'll have CPU on that. One of my favourite tracks, this. This is definitely one of the ones where you compare it to the original and the visual difference is pretty striking. God. I want to be able to show like 10-year-old Jasm what his future self will be, you know, what will be his interest, what will he be into, and then just show that he's obsessed with Robotnik music videos. Where he sings about getaway submarines and wants to make hedgehogs too. Ooh, nice, that just about worked as a blockade there. This is really weird, it looks like that ghost is forever chasing Jeff, but as I say, that's actually You want to hit those if you want to like unlock stuff from the latest Halloween event. It's a great little tune from Sun and Moon. Unfortunately, those are two I haven't really played, but the bit of music I heard from them is excellent. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, we'll just keep doing this, then we'll, so yeah, I would prefer to be playing with random players, just for a bit of variety and fun, but I don't trust the matchmaking. Maybe for obvious reasons. Oh, Persona 5. Oh, sorry, I read that as PS5. I was like, oh my god, they're showing that. I probably should have questioned that a bit more. Like, that seemed a bit strange. It did seem a bit unlikely. Yeah, fair play. You two had a really good close competition there. And yes, you are right, Joe. Way, amazing choice. Was that you who requested that, Crick? And thank you. Oh, Amadeus. I've always wanted to play that, there's a Chocobo kart racing game on the PS1, which, it's got like a Moogle. I think it's got like a generic white mage and black mage you can play as, and it doesn't have like Cloud or like specific characters like that, but I mean apparently it's not that great, but it's not really worth playing it. Oh, you're doing snipes with the green beakers, fair play. Not easily done that. This is the Final Fantasy VII version, I think, of this song. But I think Chocobos go back to, I think maybe Final Fantasy II, if I want to say. Actually, yeah, I think I've used an 8-bit version of this song, but it's like missing like the second part of the melody. So it repeats really often, but... oh gosh. Yeah, like any typical kart racer, this frequently becomes wildly chaotic. Oh, yeah, Henry. Good pal Henry there. Well, possibly not good pal after the I just did. Yeah, this is really lovely, the Spyro track. I mean, it makes sense. They've obviously, like, I assume they've probably be able to use assets from the reignited trilogy again. Yeah, so kind of funniness how it's not to tempt fate, but this has been completely stable so far in a friend's room. So. I'm guessing just the more players the game tries to connect to, maybe just the more volatile the matchmaking becomes. So if we do this again in future, we'll still try playing with random players as well. But after that, not particularly great experience we had in it earlier. Ah! Good top survivor hard. Right, okay, this is a Persona song, isn't it? I assume from 5? I don't immediately recognise it, but that is Persona as hell, the style of the vocals there. So I like. Let's see if I can at least beat all the CPU. I think Jeff and especially Afroman are probably too far ahead to try and catch up with. Well, yeah, Afroman definitely is just finished. He obviously heeded Robotnik's advice. Yeah, I do hope they're able to fix up a few of the online issues in this, just improve the stability and make the friend joining actually work on Switch. Because so often when we were because I think you were trying to do it as well, weren't you, Amadeus, when Faz was streaming this game. We had better results, just everyone searching for random at the same time. Oh, nice, Jeff. I'll be with you now.
There's a way, kind of peace out, face reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock. Direction, seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on your rival. Round up around, spit out, all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, come in the crowd. Watch out the moon, they diss around. Just what this sound and rhymes won't round. Surround up, don't ease your case, cause enemies brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one law. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
Hello. Sorry, you might hear me on me mic test potentially. Yeah, okay, looks like it's all good. Hello.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just a bit despondent that I've not had any bear jokes in a while.
I mean, I kind of retroactively made one that didn't really just kind of fizzled out.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, that's just beyond the realm of any sense of comedic timing by that point. It was a bit of a wash, but yeah. How did the God, that's another one. Yeah. How did the football go?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I just had it on my radio to be honest, but yeah, didn't want hear me either shout or swear.
I was about to ask on that front, if because I was like, oh, you can just have it on in your ear while you stream, and then just unedited. If you fancy a bit of a shout, just go for it. Yeah, it's.
I just shout and swear depending on how these races go.
It's a fair shout. So I'm amazed I haven't done this before, but you know what I was just doing? I was just in Discord settings, and I was looking at OBS to judge where the game was. There's like a 5-second delay, so I turned to my screen, I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't started a few seconds into the race. God, the Robotnik would have been impressed.
How are you enjoying this PS4 action?
Yeah, well, not an amazing impression with the online just now, right? But,
it's a bit of a kick-up of that.
Yeah, I think this is a bit of a compromise, because I would rather be playing with random players, but if this has the stability it seems to have, I'll happily settle for that, you know. It's,
Have you had a stable third place finish recently, or?
I feel like no performance in this game is stable. They're always messy and noisy, and even when I'm trying to get full blue fire or whatever it is, I'm still careening into walls or. It's like when I play squash, really. It's one of my best efforts. I still end up on the floor.
Speaking of which, Jason, get back in third.
Well, if you give me a oh, there we go.
Oh, you.
I was about to say, if it's any consolation, I don't think I'll be able to get out of that TNT. Last time won't be consolation there. I mean, either way, we're not catching up to Afro, I don't think. Fair play.
Zoe's really good at this game.
Like, amazingly, so it's just, you get the proper racing line, the tracks, I guess, and you just zoom ahead, don't you?
It's able to tell a better joke on time, I think.
God, he's just... are we worthy of his presence? Like, in bad jokes, able to be good at CTR? So have you unlocked, I forget her name, Cortex's daughter.
Oh, yeah, I have. Jason, you stay there.
Yes.
Yeah, there's still quite a few characters here. I'll have to wait till they come back around to unlock, because I didn't really play it much in the Spyro or Prehistoric one.
Well, as I said, I was quite pleasantly surprised that, you know, I locked Rio in the pit stop, and then Spyro was just right there for 1,500 coins, which, at least in this video, I didn't seem too much, although...
I think for Spyro, don't you have to find the Midnight Mountain portal, or...?
I haven't done that at all. I played a tiny bit of the adventure mode on this, but,
I was joking about it.
Oh, right! Oh, that's still burning.
I'll be on bare levels of joking.
You should just try to play along there, just see if I... So I totally wouldn't have been able to keep up. We'll figure out. But yeah, if the game is stable like this, at least in the friends room, I can go with that somewhat, although I'm still secretly hoping next time we try it, it'll be maybe a little bit more stable.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, maybe after about half an hour or so, if you want to try again in the main lobby, maybe. If the other guys don't mind.
Yeah, I'll kind of make sure to correspond with everyone on that. Yeah, it would be
please do.
Sure.
I want full written confirmation.
Yeah, yes, Jeff. Just give me your PO box and I'll go.
So I've just been reading all the bear puns that are being put in chat.
Oh, I haven't played the retro stage for this. So that's exclusive to this version. So I'll definitely do that. Yeah, for some reason you're not showing up on the Discord overlay in the stream.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm... have you got it set to some sort of ninja?
I have no idea.
I guess I'll take that off then. It looks really egocentric otherwise, with just my name coming up and not yours.
You could say that you're just doing a ventriloquist act or doing an impression of me.
Well, speaking of, Cricken says .jazz and Jeff has been dead for 10 years. I'd ask if you could confirm this, but then... Well. Amadeus says you're too cool for the overlay. Might be dead, but you're too cool for it.
Too dead for you.
Too dead for the overlay. No trouble then.
I'm dead cool like that.
I suppose if you're dead, you're too dead for most things, really. I guess that's how that works.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a...
I thought you could say a bit of a kerfuffle, I was like, yeah.
I don't know, I can't say that I've died before. At least not to my knowledge. Unless this is some weird afterlife where I'm just telling bear jokes on stream. which I'm okay with.
I was gonna say that's hell from one perspective and heaven from another. I think I'll let you decide on that.
To the public though.
Public. Yeah, I tell you what, some of these. Oh gosh, some of these tracks with like, I was gonna say 90 degree, but that's not even 90 degree. That's 180, basically. No. We've got a few times on this one.
Yeah, it's I guess this one's just a sort of a bonus track anyway, even in the original game. I think all the turbo pads give you the blue fire in this one.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention. Oh, you might be right, yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Nice. Is there a specific... 'cause I'm always trying to get blue fire, I just assumed it was from boosting a lot. Is that basically it, or...?
I've actually no idea.
I think Aftermath probably knows.
Yeah. If you can beat any of the secret.
Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of game where if you see a top level player on, you are just kind of in awe of it's just, yeah, the amount you can do in the power slides and the booster, it's such a clever system it has.
At least a 300 IQ for this system.
That's why I struggle.
You're 299 IQ, how dare you.
Did they even go past 200? I can't remember, do they? I thought it was capped out.
I have no idea.
Oh, you must have been right before the finish line before that. I'm sure I could see it right in front of me in there. Yeah, no worries, Afro. Okay, I'll tell you what. Shall we try? Oh, actually, my Twi for Life is going as well. So I'll tell you what then. If
Nice to see him on something other than Rocket League.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. You've played him on that as well. Maybe someday you'll hear his voice.
He's sat with me now. Oh.
That's frightening. Speaking of that,
Laughing at how you're in third place.
I'm not.
He said, just like Rocket League. Lol.
Okay. Moving swiftly on. Okay, so we'll close the friends room. Perhaps against better judgment, I'm going to try doing a public thing again. So, after his saying he'll join in after the next race. Okay, so we'll just go for it straight away.
Fingers cursed.
What's that?
Go for somebody other than Penta Penguin. Who should I go for?
Have you got just about everyone that loads?
No. Well, I think there's 7 characters.
Do you have a preferred driving style? That's cool they've separated that though, isn't it?
Yeah, my preferred driving style is holding the cross button. I tend to go for speed characters, I think. I'll do like Brio and... Well, maybe I'll go for Brio. You decided for me, Jasmine. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Cricket says yes. Boost pads give you blue fire, and you can keep a hold by continuously boosting. Oh, so I guess you get it from a boost pad, and then it's just a case of how long you can keep it on the blue fire.
Dirty dangerous.
Yeah. Excellent.
Here we got in. I think.
So I'm a bit reluctant to say this because I think I know what Jeff will say, but to those watching, thank you for watching. Yes, yes. How did you know? How did you know I was going to ask about audio balance? Oh god. It could be red
Well,
like
maybe
a...
it's because of the prelude that you gave leading up to the question.
That was very transparent, yeah. Yeah, Cricket Noir was there, so anyone else, if you could just let me know how audio balances. It all seems okay. If you must say what, at least use a different number of question marks or something like that. So just some variant on it, please. It's all good.
I've tried varying it. I think I've
You have
tried
actually, to be fair to you,
yeah.
yeah. Cricket says tend to say what, though. That falls in the same category as Nico Nico. Like, I'd play up annoyance as a gag, but it's okay. There's no bad blood over this. No stress. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Yeah, actually, one of the things that was quite nice with this remake as well, it was just nice to finally play this in like 3 or 4 players over. To my knowledge, I don't think I've ever played any kind of PlayStation with a multi-tap. Either at the one or the second one, and obviously this would have required a multi-tap, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I remember that we had a multi-tap, and this was one of the games that did get quite a bit of use out of it.
Nice, yeah. Did you? Were there many games that supported that?
Crash Bash had one.
Oh, yeah.
Street Racer, which I think was on Sega originally. Well, that had 4-player capabilities.
Yeah, Street Racer is old because it came out on like SNES, Mega Drive, and they're all like wildly different. They're all like using different tech and stuff. So, like, I think the Mega Drive one probably plays more like Outrun in terms of how the track appears.
I'm trying to think of what other games that we played with it, but I think the multi-tap might have just been a waste of money just for Fast Team Racing, which did get a lot of views out of. So.
I mean, it has got a boomerang shape, so if nothing else, you can probably clean it. You know, it's oh, maybe it's probably too thick for a dual stuff. Like, well, yeah, it's got to get creative. I don't think
for the old PS1 collection now, because there must have been something else that I had a multi-tap for.
Was there a game called Speed Freaks or something like that?
No, that's what we call me in Crash Team Racing.
Well, I mean, obviously, but but I remember seeing like footage of that back in the day. I think it was on like a TV. There's a games program called Cybernet on TV we used to watch. I remember seeing 4-player split screen footage of it. So that's cool. It's probably like a decent amount, I would have thought. Although I certainly never knew anyone with a multi-tap.
Now you do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Scratch that off the bucket list.
Cross that off, yeah. Just about to say that.
Oh, see, sorry, I was going to say, you know that shortcut you just made and I didn't? How? What's the secret?
Well, first of all, you've got to have a multi-tap, and what you do is you use that as a hook, and it hooks onto the ice. And then you can pull yourself over.
Bloody
so it's got multiple uses.
Bloody retroactive microtransactions that break time and space to somehow give players an advantage. So, sorry, what were you saying before I interrupted?
Oh, I was just about to say, speaking of Micromaniacs, as it were, a couple of streams ago, that did have multi-tap capabilities as well.
Oh, no, there was a Micro Machines.
You could play as 8 people.
Oh, nice. Did Street Racer support 8 people as well?
So
I've seen clips of it with like 8-player split screen, which is as bonkers as it sounds like. So it's not on the widescreen TV either, so they really had to maximise the space they had there.
Fortunately, I didn't have 7 friends.
That is a blessing.
Well, I actually had 8 friends, Jason.
Oh.
Yeah.
So instead of leaving someone out, you left everyone out.
Yeah. So, well, I left 5 of them out.
Master negotiator.
sorry, Jasmine, I'm taking your third place here.
How is that you? Do you have a favourite of the new tracks they've added to this?
I like the Spyro Circuit and Historic Playground. And the rest are really good too, but those are the standout ones for me.
Yeah, I mean the Spyro one, it's hard not to be drawn to, and
Changed my mind now. Now that you've said that.
goddamn contrarian. No, I like many people, I'm not terribly enthused about the
Twilight or
the monetary things they've added to this, but it's, I was going to say I think we're all different. That's okay though, it's okay.
I was trying to weave Twi for life into that as well, but then you ruined it by talking about microtransactions.
I tend to do that
Okay.
with that particular subject as well, curiously. Very odd. I can't remember what Heavy did say what that meant. Twilight, and immediately he was just like, "Yeah, everyone thinks it's Twilight," and it's not.
So it's actually like just like Twilight or.
That's a fair shout,
Right.
actually. We're going to get the Taylor Swift on. Nice change of pace.
Which is your favourite track out of the new ones?
I think you said which is your favourite Taylor Swift song.
And that too. I meant which is your favourite track of the new Taylor Swift album, of course.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, that works. Little, some meetings. Oh gosh. I do quite like, despite just having, well, all that happen, I do quite like this one. I guess that this is based. I guess this is based on the Crash 3 levels, right? So, I mean,
This is actually based off the lab level from Crash 1.
that seems paradoxical in a number of ways. So you can play as
I guess it
the
is.
yeah, because you can play as the baby T-Rex, can't you? From 3. Yeah, I'm not obviously not crazy about the microtransaction stuff, but it is cool they keep supporting this game. It's
It does seem to have I think they've got a couple more things going for it too. Potentially some Crash Tag Team Racing tracks and I think Koala Kong maybe.
oh yes,
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
there's definitely a few more characters they could add on there. And I want to say, are those chickens like the news ones? Are they from Tag Team Racer?
Oh yeah, they were.
It
I
is
think I've told you this story before when I think Crash Tag Team Racing and Jack X came out at a similar time.
Yeah.
And I didn't know Jack X was coming out, and my friend didn't know Crash Tag Team Racing was coming out. They were both talking about these. I can't remember how it came up, but like, oh, you've been playing your racing game over a weekend, and like talking about 2 separate games. But I was talking about Crash Tag Team Racing, and he's talking about Jack X.
That seems like the kind of conversation we'd end up having. It was just so completely different, and I certainly didn't realise I'd be the one talking.
I'm actually playing Jack X right now.
I just wonder where Crazy Frog Racer factored into all of this. Where's my Crazy Frog Racer Nitro Field? Come on, let's do mid-2000s nostalgia, even for the tacky stuff.
What would be your favourite tacky game to get re-released?
Sonic R, I guess.
Like, right, okay.
Even though it's not tack, it's actually a pristine master of the medium.
I didn't ask what masterpiece did you want me masterpiece?
I did this year. It's like, I mean, I suppose sometimes with a game like, not Crazy Frog Racer, but there are like sort of cult favourite style things where perhaps part of the charm is that they're a bit janky, but maybe something like Deadly Premonition, that one that Eds has been playing. Amadeus, just wondering, could you get a membership for a game that you have to pay for at base and with the memberships costing more? Sounds like you want whatever that Fallout 76 one is. God, what was that, like £110 for the year, I think? We need to keep Java away from that, bless him. I completely support his enjoyment of 76, but I don't want it to get really expensive for him. With that weird subscription.
Yeah, Jawa's just called me actually, just started remortgaging his house.
Oh, typical. As long as he enjoys it, I guess. Forgive me going on mute for a second, my food is probably getting a bit cold, so
I'll forgive you.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait a second.
So, welcome to my stream, my name is Jazzin. I really like coming in third place.
Hey!
Currently, that hey that you heard might have been quicker.
I've got the mute button like right next to me. Anyway, carry on.
Cricken's getting a bit touchy. So, my name's Jasm. I'd just like to say, if you want to go onto Jeff Yard's stream and got kicked out of the lobby. I have a feeling the real Jasm might have done that. This is on purpose.
Please believe me when I say I haven't. I'll quit out now.
Game of Amadeus, I'm good. My name's Jasm. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Give me that.
You seem to be not joinable, Jasm. I mean, Cricken. I mean, whoever.
Yeah, I lost track as well.
There we go. So, as you may know, as a jazz enthusiast, I do not like Donkey Kong. It's my least favourite character, actually, in all of fiction, believe it or not. Hi, Grum. It's a pleasure for you to be here. My name's Jasm. I'm currently eating clams. I've got clam juice rolling down me. I'm actually sat in a clam right now. So please sit down. Have a don't know who Jeff is there, Grum. That must be a typo. Yeah, if you'd like to just say how great Jeff Yard is, please do. My name's Jasm. I tried to do an impression of Jasm, but he's got a...
What has he got?
He's got an unimpressionable voice, if that makes sense.
Truth be told, I was going to unmute like 10 seconds ago. I was like, wait, let's see where he's going with this.
I want to put hey big guy.
Yeah. Oh, that was you, is that? Oh, nice. Hello, Graham. How are you? Hope you'll enjoy this stream even with all the slander going on. I should know you was that fun.
It'd actually be live, old Jasmine. Because we're publishing it. Please do get your facts straight.
I know how to word this in the chords there when it comes to that, thank you.
Yeah.
It's really handy. If someone's going to libel you, you at least want them to know their way around the legal terminology. So, is this... I've got a Mario Kart song on. Is that sacrilegious to have or playing? I think it would have been back in the PS1 days. I suppose now it's a bit more amicable. I just need to be assured I'm not going to get arrested.
Because you don't put crazy Xbox Graves there.
What would that even be other than that, wasn't the Axel F one there?
I do actually have that game.
Yeah, well that's why I mentioned that. I do remember you saying that.
I can't remember what... I remember it wasn't a great game.
You know what, I'm thinking back to... I remember like coming out and I probably thought something along the lines of, who would buy this? And I would just like to imagine it being like a scene in a film or something where it just cuts to you, teenage you or whatever, just happily putting your money down.
It's actually my game, it's actually Lee's game.
You're passing the buck. Poor Lee.
Not passing no book.
Speaking of
my book is not mine to pass. It's Lee's to pass off.
God, speaking of libelous slander or slanderous libel, whichever it was.
It's not defamation if it's true.
God damn it. Oh, did it have, actually, the Crazy Frog Racer have multi-tap support, I wonder?
I never had a PS2 multi-tap, so I couldn't say.
Did the PS1...
I also had no friends who were willing to play it.
You kept good company. Did the PS1 multi-tap not work with the PS2?
I don't think it did.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know the PS1 controllers worked in it, but I don't think the...
That's the only time that
could be
happened.
wrong,
That's the only time that happened with PlayStation, actually, isn't it? Like, you can't use PS3 controllers on a PS4 and whatnot. I know the memory cards were different as well, weren't they? Like, you still needed a PS1 memory card, even if you were playing the PS1 game on the PS2. Oh, we need like a Venn diagram or a chart for all this.
I'd also like to add a slight addendum to that I may be misremembering stuff regarding functionality of the PlayStation controllers.
Speaking of things you'll be held in court for, so you get it right. That's all good. Thank you, whoever requested the Zelda horse race music. That's always like between that and Sonic R and Win the Race, it's just a beautiful, potent mix of. And the price I'll have to pay for those is a double bill of Nico Nico and the intermittently competent Spider-Man coming up next. So. Brilliant. Alright, you go. Oh, Cricket, you're playing that Digimon game. What is Cyber Sleep? Is it a detective thing going on? Oh, Jack! God, that's just what the playlist needs. Oh no. Just gone silent because I actually won a race. I wasn't third. I was like,
oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
Oh, oh.
That's just reading through chat and catching up.
It's like...
Although now that you have one away, there is I'm going fine.
Ooh, would you like this one?
Engine Labs is the one that I found most difficult to get the Platinum Relic on back in the day.
Oh yeah?
There's bit of a pain. Although I'm sure Raffle Mandan could probably do it in like one attempt.
Yeah, I'll believe that. Hopefully we get like a race sort of game on this with at least you, me, Afro, and Nick, and maybe Henry as well. Like just get all 5 of us in.
Yeah, I mean Nick tends to do these every Saturday, so.
Is it Saturday? Does it? Okay, so I'll try and be available for that if I can.
Just cancel your pedicures. Your many pedicures, and probably your court appearance.
I've got a parent. Oh gosh, what a clunky thing. I believe that lines up like that.
Oh god.
So again, another thing improved from the Switch one. The load times are better in this, but they are still longer than I would like, really. I remember the Crash Insane trilogy, the loading times used to be much worse than that before they patched it a year later.
Yeah, I think they might have. Oh, sugar. I mean, woohoo.
I mean, if we must have Crazy Frog on, I mean, at least the Axel F feed is kind of. I mean, it's trying to get out, bless it. It's all been held captive by that.
You can feel free to skip that if you.
No, it's alright. we've had 2 doses of Nico today.
Really?
We're going all out, you know. I mean, I say that, but I do feel myself wincing as he's going tin, and then usually followed by tin.
Hey guys.
I think it'll be it's like when people reminisce about Pogs or something like that. It's like, well, people are going to say they're a masterwork. I mean, maybe they are, but it's like, well, it's a thing I remember from years ago. So nostalgia.
Did you ever have it as a ringtone, Jason?
Well, that's another bucket list standby, I'm afraid. Everybody used to charge for ringtones. I saw iTunes was still like selling ringtones a few, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Like, oh god, it was like £4.50 for 30 seconds of a MIDI file.
Get to look cool in front of all of your friends as you get a phone call.
There was like the satire to his websites. There was a headline from one like, man who set the Mario theme as his ringtone, still waiting for a phone call. So I was like, that one might have resonated a little bit.
The friend who had the Final Fantasy X victory theme as his ringtone.
Ooh, nice. I usually get that whenever something horrible happens in the game I'm streaming. Yeah, the thing is, I can kind of grasp onto the bits of Axel F in this song. Where it's like, oh yeah, this and then it's. I guess it's like just listening to a bit of music you like, and then someone under the influence starts singing over it, and they won't put any trousers on even though they clearly need to.
I've got trousers on, Jazz.
Okay, good. The frog never did, and that always bothered me, given well, yeah. It's a weird detail.
Just ignore that result screen.
It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road.
I'm getting all the internet classics. So, sorry, this is the Rainbow Road song where the guy just says it's Rainbow Roads over and over for 5 minutes. He also says it's where you go when you die as well, so I don't know how canonical that is. Hi Afro, do you want to join back in? It's been fairly stable so far, Afro, so I'm hoping it'll stay like that. But we are in the random room, and we are just with randoms at the moment.
What did you have to eat, Jasmine? It was delicious.
So I just realised I've muted myself on stream, but not on Discord. So I'm still eating beef burgers.
Burgers, huh?
It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go.
I'll just rejoin you in a second.
This is the boss,
Oh,
and I'm sick of waiting.
yeah.
I want Pikachu, and this time don't screw it up.
Oh, Louis, it's actually Jasmine. Just doing an impression of Jeff, believe it or not. I think it's an alright impression, myself, if I were to ask myself.
Yeah, I'll actually talk my normal voice now that I've stopped doing my Jeff impression. Hello, Lou. We should totally try and coordinate that.
One day, yeah. Maybe when we're in court, or maybe when you're in court.
Well, we've got to make the best of a bad situation, so yeah.
Prepare for trouble.
It's not me who's being prosecuted, so I'm okay.
Devastation.
Unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse.
How are you, Louis? Did you enjoy Devil's Third yesterday? Slightly kooky enemy AI and all.
Well, Ivan should become a playable character in Crash Team Racing, I think.
Oh god, yes please.
I think my lobby room's messed up with 9 people.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Does it do that often? Yeah, because you said it did that earlier as well, right?
Yeah, somebody will get kicked out.
Oh god.
Potentially.
It's a bit weakest link, isn't it?
Anne Robinson should be a playable character. Oh, players there.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
She's just surfing on one of those podiums.
I remember seeing, after like so long of seeing her on Weakest Link, seeing her in like a non-Weakest Link feed, and you know, like when they do that gag and something about an angry character becomes very nice and everyone's really scared. That's kind of what it was like. I was like, wait, why is she being nice?
It's like seeing your teacher outside of school.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, because she obviously played that up a lot on the show, didn't she? Props to you.
I remember when she's on Have I Got News For You? It's just weird seeing a scary woman doing satire.
Okay, I finished the burgers now, so I should stop muting it properly, so sorry about that. Yeah, that was a perfect analogy, the teaching one in particular. Louis says...
Well, whenever I saw my teacher outside of school, I'd say, you know what, this is like seeing Cat and Robinson and Have I Got News For You?
See, it works both ways. Actually, I say this, but I grew up with both parents being teachers, so I'm not sure how I'm relating to this.
It's interesting because I grew up with both parents being game show hosts.
God damn it, Jeff. That was very good, unfortunately, it seems Afro just got kicked out.
It's up to you. I'm up for just quitting out of this and trying to feel out.
Yeah, let's do that actually. Quit with party. That's quite cool. There's an option for that. So you quit with. Oh wow! I don't recognise this Digimon song, but it's an absolute riot.
Jasm, you've got your BRB Shogun published again.
There's me telling Crazy Frog off for not being decent, and then I got that on the split. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Cricket. Oh wait, I do remember this. This is the oh, this is that Bare Naked Lady song, but as a Digimon. I think that's what it's meant to be about. But with Digimon lyrics.
Yeah, I think that's in the Digimon movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I know the movie had like loads of I've never seen it, but I know it had like loads of like songs of that time, like Smash Mouth and stuff, right?
I actually went to see it in cinemas.
Oh, did you? Well, I saw the. I don't know why I didn't see the second one. I saw the first and the third Pokemon movie. In
Yeah, I saw the first one, and I never saw the second one, but I remember it coming out.
But I think I might have seen the Friends like really bad. Did you ever have friends who had like?
I never had friends. So.
God, I'm not even gonna. No, that anecdote's finished. I can't. We can't that short. Oh gosh. At the very least, did you witness people in school talking about? Because I guess that's kind of what I saw as well. Like people, they had like an uncle who could get pirate videos in or DVDs, and they were always the worst quality as well. Yeah, just remember watching Shrek 2 at school. Like someone brought it in, I think a couple of months before it came out, and it was like one of those Instagram like old-timey filters was on screen the whole time.
Are you in a lobby yet? Or?
Afro's saying you guys go on. We'll start now then, Afro. If you do want to come back in, do say so. Yeah, just let us know if you want to jump back in, Afro. Thanks so much for never playing with us.
It's done.
Well, yeah, basically, yeah, we're kind of in awe, to be honest. Fair play to you.
I'm bowing down now. I'm worshipping an effigy. You're not supposed to burn effigies, are you, remember? I'm not sure, let me just check.
That's if you go to Effigy Wiki, you're gonna learn some stuff. Oh, what's that, Lou? It says one or more party member disconnected, so shall I go back to... Cricket, I actually, oh, is this Amadeus request? I recognise this song from the Persona 4 rhythm game, the one that came out on Vita. Because this is for the 3DS game, isn't it? Seems to remember being one of the hardest songs in that game. Really cool one, though. Amadeus, yeah. Persona Q, that's it. Oh my gosh! That was what then, Lou. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very kindly, Lou. Hope you enjoy the, enjoy all the goofy sound effects and songs. Well, emotes even, that's the one thing you should definitely enjoy when you subscribe. I think I got the platinum on, was it Persona 4 Dancing All Night? Yeah, I got that armor, which that would have involved. I remember the announcement of the game saying King Crazy, and that was the what were the difficulty levels called on that? I do remember thinking it's at its hardest. It still gets pretty tough, but you think about how hard rhythm games of that type can get on the hardest difficulty setting. I think of like the Taiko Drum Master games or things like that, those get pretty bonkers. But yeah, thank you so much, Lou. I'm sorry if the I've messed up the notification sounds. I don't know why they're not coming through. Really bungled something.
Should I try to do the notification sound and play something?
Actually, wait. Oh, forgive me. They might still be there. Actually, it's because I've got this crazy convoluted setup. The PS4 audio comes out of my PC as well, So I've got to put that onto my speakers instead of my headset, then turn the speakers down. So I'm not hearing the notifications, but they probably are still playing. End of anecdote, there we go. God, this setup is so... you know what I'm doing here, right? Like the stream within a stream thing. Like I'm streaming from the PS4 to a Twitch channel and then just embedding that.
Yeah, I know because I'm watching your PS4 channel as a V-Night. My alt account.
So you're seeing the actual source, whereas everyone else is getting a tape that's been taped off another tape.
It's like getting a crappy VHS that's been pirated.
Actually, it sort of is. You know, I was saying earlier about the colours being all wrong. They actually are, because I'm playing the game in HDR. It doesn't look too bad on OBS from what I can see. You just tell that certain colours are...
If you close your eyes, you can see past it.
Yeah. Just gotta make minor adjustments, like... very practical thinking, yeah. So what were your, I suppose I kind of already know, but, you obviously did finish Knuckles Chaotix, didn't you? The,
Yeah.
slightly distressing bad ending and all that was bizarre. But I think you're probably on the same page as me with it, it sounds like.
Do you think it's the best game ever too?
Well, second best. Sonic R, remember?
And what about Parappa?
Can we go into decimals? Is that how that works?
That's the second .2 game ever.
Beautiful, elegant. But yeah, I still really enjoy Knuckles Chaotix while acknowledging it. It doesn't really feel finished, does it? Or at least...
Yeah, no, it's a shame it does seem a bit rushed, but the levels just seem so empty for the most part.
Well, it is also...
The mechanics not quite utilised.
Yeah, exactly. You do get less visual variety in a sense as well, because you've got like, was it like 6 zones, I think?
Yeah, 5 zones, but I think as well, because you don't get to pick the order that you do it in, they can't really scale up the difficulty. Because, you know, one time you could be doing level 1-1, and then the next time you could be doing level 4-5.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a change of pace, but yeah, that is inevitably what comes when you can, well, I say pick what level, but it's done randomly, isn't it? But still, yeah. They do all blend together a bit, don't they?
Does have heavy in which
Yeah.
I can dig.
The breakout star of the completely emotionless worst character in the game, but it's happy.
No, I wouldn't even call it a character, to be honest.
Well, it's kind of a the gag prize, isn't it? Sort of the, oh, you don't want this one, but now you're sad with them. But the joke's on the game.
The weakest link.
Yeah, yeah. The joke's on the game, because we do want heavy.
I know, but poor Bomb.
Yeah. So I think that was it was quite cool. You had a couple of people who knew Knuckles Chaotix quite well jump in. That was quite cool. I was surprised. I think one of them was saying like the bomb is also not ideal, but technically better than heavy. Was that right?
Well, whoever said that was wrong.
Oh really?
Heavy has my heart. Bomb doesn't.
Well, I don't think he meant spirit. I don't think they meant spiritually, because that's what we're talking about with heavy, isn't it? That's the correction goes deep.
How's third place, Jasmine? That's a nice position.
It is actually you in front, is it? Well, if you really... okay, man. I was gonna say if you really want, you can try and minus the item box. So. Oh, actually, I never know when this track is ending. I never...
It's when you see the finish line. Sorry, Jasmine. Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure.
I must. If there was one because I went a bit quiet there, that was me trying to concentrate. That wasn't. There's no animosity, as far as I can tell.
What's this band that I've got on your channel?
Well, if I do that, the gift subs will decrease by like 95%. So, isn't it? Thank you so much for those. God, the frequency, it doesn't go unappreciated.
Thank you for gifting me second place.
Is that how that works? That's equal trade, is it? Hi, Denistrio! How are you doing, Matt? I don't think you said you had this, did you? If you do, you're definitely welcome to join. But no worries if not. How have you been, Matt? Okay, so we've lost everyone else in the room.
Jasmine, I think you're gonna get kicked out of the room because you're the only one with the symbol. Oh, my game's just froze.
Speak for yourself, sir. No, yeah, it's
Thank you, Jasmine.
just try and join back in. I'm very nostalgic for the 5 or so races we had when this was just working completely fine. That was a good time.
Oh yeah, yeah, good time.
Oh no, Matt. Yeah, we've had a few people in. We had Afro Mandan playing with us earlier, he is someone who this game has not gone over his head. He knows every single turn to take and then some. But it is a weird boosting system. I like it a lot, but you do have to get used to it a bit, yeah. I'm sure I didn't when I first played it. This is me talking normally as if the DK rap isn't playing in the background. Oh, well, sorry, Amadeus, I just saw your comment. Oh, thank you, Jeff. All the classics going in. Yeah, Amadeus, it's so funny that the, I think I did the Persona 4 Dance All Night Platinum in a weekend. Like, it's a very easy, well, relatively easy Platinum. And then conversely, the Persona Platinums are just insane. I know a friend who went for the Persona 4 Vita Platinum, and he sort of talked about it with a world-weary tone there. As if he travelled the world and back trying to do it. Damn right, Louis.
I like the Chill Penguin theme there, Louis. Oh, it almost makes me regret picking Bumble.
It could be a nice juxtaposition. Well, I mean, Bumble is like a high energy film, and Chill Penguin's quite. Well,
chill.
Yeah.
Maybe not chill. It's a very good theme, actually. One of my favorites.
It is a great one, yeah.
My next.
I always think of X1 as well. You want to start with Chill Penguin because you should have it from the off, really, but that's where you get the dash, which is. It's not essential, but it basically is. Yeah, yes. I should really look a few words back for the. Whenever I'm struggling for a word, it always seems to already be there in the sentence. Chill, dashing. Gosh.
Shin. Have you got a race yet?
Wait, are you not on the loading screen?
No, I'm just on a. But I'll leave and try and meet you about this.
Yeah, I got halfway through the loading screen and it said Jeff Yard has quit. So I'll quit back to the menu again.
Okay. I hope you guys like get can you change the title of the menu?
I've been waiting for you, friends.
Oh god, Cricket, that one works really well for waiting for friend matchmaking to work properly. That's right, Lou. I was trying to remember which one actually won that, and yeah, basically, Jeff, Tenor South Wales, they do just a silly little Splatoon contest every once in a while where it's one topic being pit against another. And because my suggestion won, it was basically the DK rap versus the Bumble theme. So I was going for high art, you see. And,
Yeah, natural.
I mean, specifically, it was what makes you quote-unquote salty, it's what makes you annoyed, basically. So mine was neither of those having made it into the Classic FM Hall of Fame, which I think is something we could all speak to. Just the cruel injustice over that.
Indeed, I'm gonna put a petition on change.org right now.
I've already done that, don't worry, just sign it.
Oh, okay, well, let me just sign up.
Put me your email address, we'll know if it's fake.
First, jazz them at a Russian email address.
Oh dear.
Again, I'm not getting any map votes up or anything.
You haven't got a symbol that, you know, you were saying the symbol next to your name.
Oh, yeah.
Shall I try joining you, actually? Let's, yeah.
I've just quit out online entirely. I'll be back on
No worries.
in a Jeff.
To be honest, the amount of times I've tried to play this on Switch, and I've so rarely seen the word joinable by itself. Like, I just have not joinable. It's like if you play Sonic 06 and the now loads in text is just imprinted onto your retinas. It's that with not joinable in this game for me, so... To see it say joinable at all is, gosh, it's a privilege.
Oh.
Okay, so... Fingers crossed, if this doesn't work... Oh, good. Yeah, no worries, Lou. Thanks so much for coming in.
Have a good day, Lou. Cheers for streaming. I forgot what game was called now. Devil's Third.
Yeah, it's such an eclectic lineup Blue is streaming. It's so good. Yeah, as we kind of indicated, I was sort of enamored with the main character with that. It's like, okay, if we can't do another Devil's Third game because that name is poisoned, at least get him in something. As you say, Preston, right? So... Yeah, thanks so much, Lou. Goodbye. Jeff Yard has left you. Alright, I'll try joining you.
Okay, sorry.
No, I don't, I don't think it's on you. I think it's on, was it B-Nots? Or, I mean... Oh, is it a friends match?
God, I didn't mean to do this.
Okay, so if I quit out... Oh, we could do 1v1, I guess, but we'll see if we can...
Yeah, but, sorry, I was...
Nah, don't worry, it's a bit confusing. But we've got really intense music from Nier Automata accompanying just Spyro chilling in his rum-esque car, basically. It's a great little mix. And thanks to Cricket, we just heard the greatest line from that game. Die, Romeo, you stupid asshole.
Hey.
Were you there for that? The Romeo and Juliet sequence in that game?
I think I missed the Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, you've probably heard it quite a bit still, haven't you, through these?
I think I know. I think I know the entire script through the.
It's like how if you watch
I guess when I do eventually play in about 10 years' time. At least I'll get to experience that fresh.
Well, it's funny because Passy's just went through it, and he, I was a bit worried he probably would have had a lot of it spoiled for him, but he did talk about things as though they were very surprising to him in the main plot, so it's like, oh, he did... That's the kind of tread on eggshells just about to avoid all that.
Yeah, sorry, I honestly can't remember which streams I was in and how far with your nasty. I remember you jumping off with the moose. Oh.
God. Oh, that poor moose. Okay, so I'm now on my own.
Temp time, lucky? Question mark.
Temp time, not lucky, full stop.
Oh, insert role of the elephant.
Well, the bad ending specifically, just to make a bad thing worse.
Oh no.
No Attenborough.
Can we not have David Attenborough? Can we have David Attenborough commentating with us?
Well, there'll be David Attenborough reading the bad ending to Rolo. That's right, Rolo. You did not rescue your friend, so you will never be happy. Why did they... You
to be fair, I don't think any kid was completing in that game.
Well, yeah. That's just the difficulty was kind of saving them, wasn't it? Because if they were going to beat it, they probably still were going to have rescued every animal. So they were saved from trauma.
Do you play Rolo back in the day? Or?
I did a bit. It was one of those games I heard about, and then I saw the bad ending on YouTube and just sort of kind of combusted from shock. And then I think my second year of uni, a housemate's partner, so I brought the Mega Drive up because we had a standard FTV, and they were like, "Oh, I used to play Spyro the Elephant game." I was like, "Oh yeah, did you ever beat that?" And showed them the video of the bad ending, and gosh.
After they left uni and just locked themselves into a room, how did it feel?
Probably worse than Rolo did in that bad ending.
So you'll never be truly happy. Oh.
Gosh, that game's full of highs and lows, isn't it?
It's such a... I mean, it's quite a simple game, but I do have
It is the kind of...
one.
So I was going to say, you know the kind of you look at a media that's a bit older, it still kind of makes you nostalgic even though you didn't experience it back then. I get that a little bit with Rolo, because I obviously played games like it, and it's so very Mega Drive-y in a lot of ways. But I didn't play any of the bad ending as as far as I went down, it's traumatizing as that. Sorry, what were you saying before?
I've actually forgot. It was Rolo related. So,
That's right.
I don't think it's particularly interesting if I've forgotten it already.
I'm sorry, I've gotten better at not interrupting on Discord, but still, I still struggle a little bit.
Oh, no, not at all. It's that's into offence. I mean, woohoo.
So, would you like to say
come
what...
back to first one.
Well, before that, what position do you happen to be in?
What position are you in?
Oh gosh, oh, no! Okay, quite far that way.
Excuse me.
I mean, I am second, Cricken. I answered your question. So.
Who's Cricken?
Did I actually say Cricken? Oh. Jeff.
And please don't call me God either. Hello.
Surely not.
Such a good little film. any film with that amount of dad jokes, so manages to get away with it too. Gets my seal of approval.
When you think about how many you get like per minute in that film, and the vast majority of them are it's quite generous, really. It's just
Just like the plane does as well.
yes.
Well, that joke obviously didn't land.
No, it did. It did.
No, I don't think it did. Jazza.
Well, it
I
ties
think
in with
it's-
the championing of dad jokes. So it's all good. It's all good.
I don't think I got quite the belly laugh that I might see a quote otherwise.
Well, this was the evening I failed to seize the bear joke, so it's okay. We're all struggling a bit comedically tonight, but we will get there.
It's just performance anxiety.
It's performance anxiety. Oh gosh.
I get my jokes up.
Yeah, there we go, chill penguin.
Right, so we put your stream on just to listen to it.
Whoa!
God.
Oh, you
Looks
seeing
like
that?
Looks like he's got chewing gum stuck.
Oh
on his
god,
shorts.
that's grotesque, isn't it? Oh look, that is meant to be Spyro. Yeah, that is meant to be Spyro, isn't it? Oh no, it's Penta Penguin. Oh my lord. It's the worst that I've seen, quite definitively. Oh god, it's almost kind of like they're trying to be like the other Penta Bear, and they are kind of, but oh my lord.
It's hideous. I look like I was a costume racing character.
I mean, Fate Crash had bizarre, not glitchy origins, but from being off models.
Amadeus just put now this is a Halloween
Yeah. Oh,
stream.
those can get very freak. The worst case I've seen of something like that is, I think it's like a baseball game, MLB The Show or something like that. And it's just like, there were these two shots from it of like someone who just had nothing but hair on their face. Like, it's just like the top of their head was every part of their head, and the other was like they were made out of like skin-esque honeycombs, and they had like two, like 3 holes for eyes and mouth. It was just these character models that had just been serrated or something, and like I genuinely can't look at them. I had to mute a tweet that they appeared to him because it got like I was like, I don't want to be seeing this on my timeline. It's genuinely the Penta one there was on the way to that. It wasn't quite there. I was a bit frightened there.
Bro, you'll be deleting the VOD afterwards.
Yeah, well, no, I'll be deleting the game off my hard drive and selling it. Be gone there, demonic spirit. I mean, they are, you know, they're actively supporting this game, so it's at least not a case of like, oh, they'll never patch some of these quirks out. But it has also been quite a while since the game came out, so it's open.
Take the secret passage, Jazzin.
I actually kind of did. Took the
Oh. No, I thought you fell.
I'm very sorry. I got a trophy scenery for that as well, so it's quite close.
He's not in third place. So, Jasmine, if you can take that shortcut every lap and just fail it every lap, that'd make me happy. And it make everybody else happy too.
Would it make Robotnik happy?
Yes. Unless that'd stop you from doing it in its basement.
Well, no, but the thing is, Robotnik wants me to win the race.
I never know with Robotnik.
They'll go, make me happy. Ah! Oh, there you go, I actually did fail it that time. So if you could not do it, No, Jeff. Oh no, that's not you. Okay. That's a different Penta.
Sugar. I mean,
yeah, I think I'd say this Engine Labs and the Skyway are probably my favourite tracks in this.
yeah, I've always liked this level, this track. A flip. I mean, Jasmine, can I take that shortcut again? Please.
I'm going in second, so it's attempted for.
I know it is very tempting. Very tempting and very doable, I think.
There we go. Oh, the person who first did actually take it as well.
I actually made it that time as well.
Oh no! Oh, they hit me at the last second, right before the last turn. That's
Close one.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, I didn't like the fact that I got your place, but...
To be honest, given the way some races go in this online, I'm happy just to be in the top 4, really. Like, it's... can't always take that for granted.
You know, it's close for you and Joe's side, so...
It's at least not a case where... I swear I'm not talking about Afro Man, because I just caught this as I was about to say it. I was going to say, at least it's not a case where the first person is like half a minute ahead. It was like, oh god, that seems really passive aggressive. I didn't mean that about Afro Man.
Did. He winked at me as he said it.
So,
Just posted a message saying, let's see how much I can shit sort my viewers
ow.
and get away with it.
See, I don't mind it when it's like it's a friend, like somebody's joined into that. Oh, I mean, look, I say don't mind it, like it's... If someone's doing it online, it's like, well, fair play, they're obviously very good at the game.
But no. Oh, you're playing a Zetto Crash as well.
Yeah, take advantage of these PS4
It's for graphics.
yeah, PS4 graphics, yeah. Yeah, there are a few exclusive installers. Yeah, do you want to join me again?
Yeah, well, do. I don't know what time you want to play this to, but I'm happy to play longer, but might take a quick break at 1:30 if that's okay for about 5 minutes.
No, that might be a good... I know Peds talked about maybe streaming. Maybe do a multiplayer, so yeah, I'm probably happy just to do... Yeah. Yeah, let's go until 9:30. Yeah, it's really fun, Grub. It is one of the, Oh, there you go, I passed. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, nice one. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better Mario Karts that is a Mario Kart, Grub. It is really fun. It's quite tough as well. You can kind of see the power slides in this game. You can really boost yourself really far forward with it, but it does get pretty tough with some of the corners. I did get a passive aggressive vibe from that Crooked, but I suppose maybe it's hard to tell with text. So yeah, I am excited to play more of this in the future. I just hope there's a little bit more stability with the matchmaking.
Yeah, it's not been too bad after about, was it 7 or 8 o'clock when we... 8 o'clock or...
We've got
started.
Yeah, we've got a lot of races on, haven't we? Yeah, because, sorry, again, I spoke over you. Yeah, so I started just after 7, didn't I? And you joined pretty quickly after that. And then we had Afro and Swipe for Life in as well.
So we say we'll finish at 9:30, so I think as Amadeus has pointed out, it'll probably be a 2 AM finish.
I think with the last game I actually no, it probably was one of the horror ones I went until. Did I go to 2 AM? I know I've gone past 1 AM, which is ideally the absolute latest I want to go. But, I think I did go beyond 3. I think on Last of Us. I was doing that, and yeah, it's not rushed to repeat that. Sorry, what were you saying?
Alright, it's just a bad joke. I think on reflection, given time to reflect on it.
Oh no! No, I really wish I didn't interrupt you.
But one day I'll give you the winning lottery numbers on stream and you'll cut me off and you'll never hear.
Despite what I said before, I'm getting worse actually. I am very sorry. I'm taking real patience on that.
It's okay. Don't apologise. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it. Sorry's not good enough. I need to action.
How's your day been anyway, Jasmine? I've not actually asked anything to do with how you are, how's life, how's gaming?
Sorry, do you mean me or someone in the chat?
You, Jasmine.
Oh gosh, I'm floundering about this whole conversation though, so.
Shall we read the wiki on how to have a conversation?
No, I've tried that several times and well, you see
Step 1, say hello. Hello.
I really wish I could remember you said the username you used to have when you were editing wikis. I was like, oh, I wish I had that to hand to make a... Oh, but there was someone editing that wiki, I didn't trust their tables and their colour choices. Even though I think you're too hard to yourself on that, I thought those were fine. Was it like Grandia... Manor-egg? Was it Manor-eggs?
Manor-eggs.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to replaying Grandia at some point, actually.
And using that's very good.
Did you ever play Grandia, Jasmine?
Yeah, I played, I like this cricket toy with my expectations. He's put the Yoshi song that usually accompanies Nico Miko. But the girls aren't singing Nico Miko now, so my brain is now jelly. No, yeah, so I played Grandia 1 and 2. Never finished either, but really liked both of them. I'm gonna say, like, I mean, I didn't have a PS1 back in the day, so my brother and I, when he got a PS2, we were keeping an eye on some PS1 games to get as well. I think we saw that in, like, maybe like a Virgin Megastore or something like that in the mid-2000s. Just saw a pre-owned copy of Grandia 1, and I really love the sense of adventure and tone to Grandia 1. It's very charming, isn't it?
But why didn't you get Crazy Frog Racer whilst you was in the Virgin Megastore?
That might have been out at the time as well. This was like 2004, I think. Yeah, to this day I've still never owned a PS1. We'll see what
if I get you in Secret Santa.
So, wink wink. How much is a PS1? There must be like loads of them. Like, I don't know if there's a worry with some of them not working. Thank you, Graham. Oh, Saint Muffin was the username, I guess.
That wasn't the wiki username. That was the old PSN username, but I changed that when Quicken noticed that I had my languages set to Japanese and Spanish for some reason, despite me not speaking any. So I went to change them to English.
Well, that's one way to.
I also changed my username to Jeff Yard. We can have a bit of cohesiveness between
But the muffin still remains holy, right?
Yeah.
Good. Hi, Reggie. Sorry, Reggie. I only just caught your messages. How you doing, Reggie? Yeah, it's been a little while. I've been doing well, man. Thanks so much for chiming in. Reggie came in the same stream that Bulk Bogan or Rainbow came in on, actually. My final Mother 3 stream back in March, I think. It's a heck of a time to tune in, because that game's final hours are pretty wild. And yeah, Reggie's a big Mother fan as well. Man of taste. Oh gosh, Jeff! Bless you, man.
I always like the aesthetic to Rouge Tubes. I know I go on about what games called Sin and Punishment, but it does give me some Sin and Punishment vibes of that underwater level.
Oh, the second one, yeah, I can see that. That's... yeah, it's at the second level, or like quite early on at least.
Yeah, I think, yeah, if you discount the tutorial level, I think it's the second level.
It's the first time I think I get to thank you live, as it's happened with a gift sub, but thank you so much. Oh my lord, man, seriously, thank you.
I like your thank yous to be delayed as your bear jokes. If you could let me know in about an hour.
Well, if you want, when I sometimes set the mic volume a bit behind to get the same pace as the PS4 stream, I'll do that 50 times over. Won't be in time for anything. Yeah, enjoy, Reggie. I don't know if, when you first chimed in, Reggie, I don't know if I had the emotes, actually. I imagine them slightly after. So I just got a friend request from someone with the username Smoky Weed.
No, tell me about that.
Sorry about that. You already changed your username again? And to that? Oh god. I'm so glad I put some requests on. You guys have done a really great mixtape tonight. And I'll even include Nico Nico in that because I'm feeling a bit mad today. So. Like loads of Persona music, a bit of Automata, Buck Bumble. Oh, I've unlocked the Cortex, Miss Cortex.
Nina. Miss Cortex.
Either will do.
I spent all my money.
Was she in oh, is it Twin?
Not in
I meant Twin Sanity. Twin
Sanity, yeah.
Phew, that was close.
She was. I think she's in a few Game Boy Advance games as well.
Is it canonical that it's not really known? Like, isn't it kind of a joke that's like niece, daughter? Like, do they keep that unclear, that relation? Or she just...
I have no idea.
Oh, but maybe she is just his niece and then come as well.
I'm reading your fan fiction again, Jasmine.
Always. Oh, you got a new 2DS XL, Reggie? Oh, yeah, the resolution is pretty low on 3DS, yeah, but still a great library on there. You can get Earthbound on there as well, if that's of any interest, Reggie. Okay, so we got a few races in before it crapped out again, so I'm happy for that. That's reasonable.
I think I'll do 3 more races and then I'll call it.
Okay, that seems like a good shot.
I'm going to read a chapter of Durandro's Dream of Electric Sheep tonight, which you suggested a number of months ago. Now, I got through up to chapter 3, so I think I'm just going to start again because I've forgotten pretty much what happened.
There's a lot of talk about he wants a goat, doesn't he? Is it a goat? Yeah.
Well,
Is the That's not in Blade Runner at all, is it? Like there's such a status symbol in the book of if you have an animal, you're kind of elevated in society, or at least you feel like you are. It's very curious.
Speaking of which, let me just go feed the goat on my roof.
Yeah, Cricket say in the books. Yeah, they are both very different. The film kind of just takes some of the basic ideas and goes in a very different direction. But yeah, Reggie, what games did you get with the 2DS, well?
Yeah, but Grum, I keep getting distracted by the very hungry caterpillar. I still can't bring myself to read the end of it.
Just wait till you watch the film
Don't spoil it.
Just watch the film adaptation, man. Some creative liberties are taken. He was only mildly peckish in film. I thought it was very... Oh gosh.
Playing as a drummer. Mercenary with tattoos. They buy Nick, not Nick. I was gonna say Nick Grimshaw.
That'll do.
Vin Diesel. Oh, well, Nick Grimshaw can also be.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, Grum, I've still got Ubik as well, which is also on my desk, but that's on red.
Is that another sci-fi one?
Yeah, same off as well.
Oh, it is Philip K. Dick. Oh, nice. I should probably get to that.
Unless I've left your game.
No, I'd say everyone's left. Of course it is. Still having fun though. I'm still quite glad I got those. Maybe we'll do a double bill of this and Wipeout at some point. Because actually, I assume Afro Man and Twi for Life probably have Wipeout as well, because it was PlayStation Plus a few months back.
But yeah.
Oh, you're playing Punch Out Wii, Reggie. Nice. Speaking of like really cool, underrated little Wii games. Yeah, I love Punch. I love the. I mean, pretty much all three of the console Punch Outs are excellent. I love the NES and SNES ones as well. Yeah, that Wii one's definitely one of my favourite games on that system. And I know less about boxing than I do about football somehow. So it's the Punch Out. Well, Punch Out's like just basically a puzzle action game anyway.
And Tetris is sort of like a boxing game, isn't it?
Yes. I'll concur. You got SteamWorld Heist, Mario Kart 7 and Shovel Knight. Oh, nice, Reggie. It's a great little mix. I liked what I played of SteamWorld Heist. I didn't get too far, but I would like to get back to that. Yeah, I've been there. I mean, fair play to you, Jeff. You do. It's so easy to fall out of reading, isn't it? Just because it's not as immediately visually, like, as immediately stimulating as like other visual media. But obviously, when you really sit down with a book, it kind of engrosses you in a way that.
Yeah,
it's very unique to that medium.
I tend to slog through the first few chapters, and then once I get hooked, I just stay up until like 2, 3 a.m. just reading it, trying to finish it. So,
yeah, because you get that kind of...
I just haven't had the time. Well, I guess I've had the time, but I've just been occupying it with waiting in lobbies.
Time you could be, you could read and wait in lobbies. No, I do get you. It's
It could do maybe could read it here now.
Read it out loud.
Introduction. It's a commonplace to say that the works of Philip K. Dick 1928 to 82, are centrally concerned with the question of what is real. Randall's Street of Electric Sheep, 1968, looks at a particular branch of that question. What is fake? Sorry.
I didn't say stop. The game apparently did. I'll try, just quickly, I'll try joining you.
Right. So, welcome. Maybe I should read the blurb first so people get a...
Yeah, Reggie, just as Grum says, just do exclamation mark SR space and then yeah, exactly what Grum said actually. Thank you, Grum. Cricken's keep continuing the hungry caterpillar discourse. Hi, Chinese teabag. Good to see you, that.
As the Sweden cricket.
Do you relate?
Do? Very
Same.
much so.
Same.
So, it'll be a page turner. Makes me cry. And eat apples.
Gosh. Yeah, I should. I go through phases of like reading a lot. Like there was just a time when I went through 7 audiobooks within a month from an Audible subscription, which I then forgot to cancel until like several months later. So I've still got like stuff like the Jurassic Park audiobook and a few others that I haven't gotten around to for years now.
I liked, there's a pub that I went to that had a load of books for presumably middle-aged women.
Right.
You could turn to any one page, and middle-aged anybody else, or any age women, or any age anybody else, but it's one of the typical, I guess, books that you find in the W.H. Smiths at an airport. I think.
Sure,
That
yeah.
makes sense. You could turn to any one page and read a seemingly innocuous line from it, but it still sounds quite suggestive, I guess. So it's always fun to just pick a random page and read through and see what you got.
Well, the stream is rated mature just in case, so if it does come to it, Jeff, you can have some fun with that.
Yeah, it's
I mean, as long as they haven't got those in the Hungry Caterpillar. Like,
Yeah.
let that one keep its innocence, please. I don't, like, not even as a joke, just...
Hungry Caterpillar munch down his apple. If you enjoy it, there's a very tasty apple.
Oh,
Granny Smith's, in fact.
yes.
That you got from Sainsbury's
From
for
Sainsbury's.
$1.99.
You haven't even read the Hungry Caterpillar, have you?
Reading it right now, Jason.
You're playing Krusty. Well, no, you're probably not, because the lobby's probably disbanded, but...
In the Hungry Caterpillar lobby.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we talked about playable characters. Wow, yeah. Let's get Caterpillar playable.
Absolutely. When he gets an Akiraka, he just turns into a butterfly.
No, the Akaraka is the butterfly. It's like Sparks.
I mean, Jason, why didn't you take third place off me? That's your place. I reserved just for you.
But I want more. I yearn for slightly less mediocrity. Yes. Yeah, Chris, this is still well, so we're playing on PS4, Chris, because I just bought it on there, as opposed to stealing my brother's copy on Switch.
Stealing his brother's copy of PS4. And
I actually own nothing; it's all stolen from him. But yeah, so so the friend system, unlike on Switch, actually seems to work on this, which is a nice surprise, Chinese Seabag. But then This still disconnects quite a lot. Lobbies disband. We've had to rejoin several times. It's still pretty bit messy.
Jasmine, do you want to swap podiums?
If you're BBQ Ganoush, then yes, absolutely. They look a bit unstable on there anyway. The Humpty Dumpty. What's his name?
Yeah, I do like the costumes that they have for each character.
They've had quite a lot of fun with them, haven't they? They're quite creative, and the animation was really good.
Talking about the animations.
I think I'll do one more.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, Reggie, don't worry. That'd be quite fun, Russian. I will say we're not on for too much longer. So you might want to get it in quite quick. I mean, I'll try and play it if... But yeah, whatever you want, Reggie, there's no problem on that. Yeah, we've had loads of Persona music on tonight, Graham. I think both a bit from Cricket and from... Well, actually, I don't know for sure, because they both have red usernames on the overlay, so I might be confusing one for the other at times, but... In any case, we've had a lot of Persona music tonight. It's been really nice.
Cheers for having me on stream anyway, Japan.
No, yeah, thanks so much. It's a bit of a jokey lark, isn't it?
I wait to thank you till after, depending on what position we come in respect of one another, whether say thank you or not.
You'll wait to see how much passive aggressiveness to load into the tone of the sentiment. That's quite
yeah,
fun.
I retract my earlier thank you, and I'll perhaps thank you in 3 minutes.
Oh no, Grump says, Jeff, don't leave me. Oh.
Here you go.
No, seriously, thank you so much for the gift subs as always, man. Always floored by the generosity on that. Yeah, if you permit me to get really sincere for a moment. No, really, thank you.
Please don't get sentimental.
Too late. No.
I'm warming your third place up for you, Jasmine, just until I get into second. I always find when I try taking the shortcut here, I didn't fail that time, but often fail.
I bet, like, I don't know if I'll bother until the inevitable PC version to go after time trials, but it has occurred to me that doing them probably helps quite a lot in terms of just racing normally for getting the optimal speed, like, shortcuts and, so I can kind of guess, but I don't think completely know how to do it on this one.
Well, Jasmine, I can confirm that as it stands, you're going to get quite a hearty thank you.
Nah, that's nice. I mean, not nice in why I'm getting a hearty thank you, but...
Well, but it means that I've been doing well.
Oh, good.
Unless you don't want me to do well.
I can't answer that because
okay,
it'll just sound sarcastic.
Aggressive of you, Jasmine.
Oh gosh.
I guess I'm an unwelcome guest on this stream.
I can't win. I can't win.
That's the thing, if you don't win, then I
Oh god. I don't have the cognitive capacity for this. Or anything really. Oh dear. The thank you oh, it's had it on.
It's like you, I can feel breathing down my neck.
Does Penta have it? Oh, yes, there you are. Oh.
Whoa.
I was about to say, lucky for you, I bungled the corner then, and then you blew up.
Jazz him, no. No.
Oh, let me have that. It's been a bit of a rough race for me. Kind of clawed it up a bit.
New game.
Graham Peds might be streaming. Oh, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one you requested, Reggie. Oh, nice, I like this. Definitely let that play a little bit.
I just want you to know, guys, as you watch this, where you see Nina dancing on the podium, that was my spot. Which I had for the majority of the race. The audacity, the effrontery to take it from me without even asking.
I wasn't even the one who blew you up.
But you had your middle finger up at me as you passed.
One at a time. We'll get to that. Truthful as it was.
You said Jasmine to Jeff Yard to lose.
I knew that would come back to it.
No, but thank you, Jasmine. It's been fun.
No, thanks so much, Inter. I'm quite, despite the technical woes and the fact I'll end up buying this again on PC, so I feel like a schmuck for having bought it twice, but then I'm probably gonna sell this copy anyway. But despite all that,
I'm the fact that you've disparaged me and disrespected me.
Aside from that, I am quite glad I picked this up, and I'll definitely try and play with Nick when he, if he does a Saturday one. Yeah, this is great, Reggie. I love this. What did he say? It's a Russian song about reggae. Yeah, I really like it. This. You sure it's not reggae, Gygus? Then that also works. Yeah, check out the saxophone.
Songs about Russia.
Yeah. But yeah, there we go. I would rate. I don't know if Peds is streaming. Still, he's. Oh, it wasn't you, Reggie. Oh, no, it was you. Oh, I like it. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I'll tell you what. Some of you might who were here, I think last week, are gonna raid Nims again. Who Amadeus should definitely know in Cricket as well. So I would raid Peds, but I don't know if he is streaming tonight after all. So. But yeah, again, Jeff, thank you so much. We'll definitely do this again at some point. And but yeah, we'll raid Mims. Good question, Amadeus. What is our raid call? Some of them all in third place, I think. That's sort of the ongoing bizarre little running gag we have, isn't it? So perhaps we can do that. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for tuning in. Really, always very, very much appreciate it. So Devil's third place. Oh, there we go. I wish Louis was here. He'd appreciate that. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely night. Wish It's Just Nims a very delightful Devil's third place. Thank you again. Good night.